What's up guys, and welcome back to another episode of the Team GB Ultimate Team. Make sure to leave a like down below if you're enjoying this series. This is episode number 2, and in the first episode we actually got on pretty well. Nearly safe from relegation now, I believe. But yeah, before we get going into the live games, let's see how we got on when we were off camera. Alright, so we started off this episode with 7 points in Division 5 at the halfway mark, and we still have one upgrade to make from last episode. So we brought James Morrison in the centre of midfield, and the first game we came up against a full German team, only 98 chemistry because he was playing a few players out of position, but a very, very strong team. And the guy wasn't too bad actually, he was passing the ball around quite nicely, but James Morrison just got in behind his back line. Obviously he only had 3 at the back, and James Morrison on debut gets us a goal, so that is an upgrade straight off the bat. I really did not expect that, but yeah, as I was saying earlier, this guy was such a good passer, and I can't even argue with this. A lovely bit of skill there, and just hits it straight past Wayne Hennessy in the goal. So it was 1-1 at half-time, and yeah, going into the last 10 minutes or so, we were putting him under some good pressure, and James Morrison there just doing, you know, just doing some ball rolls as you tend to do with anyone with less than 4-star skills, and somehow he wins the ball back and puts it past Manuel Neuer to put us 2-1 up with just 10 minutes to go, obviously doing the dead fish, and then we just absolutely annihilate one of his guys on the halfway line. Just anything to keep him away from our goal. At this point, I'm thinking, right, I'll take the yellow card. Jonathan Tah puts the ball into the box, and quite how it finds its way to Marco Reus, I don't know. 90th minute, and as you can imagine, I was killing myself at this point, and literally straight from kickoff, we kick the ball away in frustration as it is full time. So yeah, 4 games left, and we still need 2 points to be safe, but yeah, 8 points, I'm pretty confident we can do that. So bringing Adam Matthews in for the next game, so using our 1 upgrade from James Morrison scoring. And the second game we came up against a full BPL team with Team of the Season Butland in goal, so I was a little bit conflicted in this game as to who to support, but yeah, we were giving it our best, and Good Willie puts a beautiful ball through to Michael Antonio, who should have put the ball past Jack Butland, but somehow gets out-muscled. But Adam Matthews, quite how he found himself that far upfield, I don't know, and he gets the assist, so that is 1 upgrade. And once again, it's James Morrison who has done very well for us, and Vincent Kompany just chops down Michael Antonio, already on a yellow card, so that is a red card for the Manchester City skipper. And Good Willie plays in Michael Antonio, and he just burns his pace and does exactly what he should have done first time, and puts the ball past Jack Butland for 2-0. So that is some lovely stuff there. And then getting into the second half, once again the ball finds its way to that man Antonio, who spins inside, and that is just a beautiful goal. That Berber spin is something which I absolutely abuse on this game. And then the guy just completely lost his head, and he was just like, no, I don't like you. And yeah, he got another guy sent off, and well, just magically rage quits, you know, as you tend to do when you're 3-0 down and have 2 men sent off. So that means that we are safe from relegation, and we've got a few games to try and, in fact, gain promotion. So that was a very fruitful game, and we actually managed to gain 5 upgrades as a result. I can't even remember exactly what they were all for, but nonetheless, we managed to gain 5 upgrades, and we now had no bronzes in the team because Peter Paulick came in for Taylor, Gibbs in for Shinnie, Evans in for McNair, and then Ramsey in for Drinkwater, and finally Darren Fletcher in for James Morrison, who'd done very well for us, so I'd imagine we'll see him at some point in at this series. But yeah, getting into the final game now, and once again we were sticking with the 4-3-3. And you can see here Niall McGinn, who hadn't really done much in the past couple of games, but goes on a lovely run right from the start, finds its way to Darren Fletcher, who scores with his first touch for the club. So yeah, another just upgrade straight away, which is very, very helpful. Michael Antonio just does not lose the ball, it seems, and the ball finds its way to Peter Paulick, another debutant. So yeah, that is already 2 upgrades, and it was as if everything was going for us in this game. You know, Antonio, who isn't a debutant, who wouldn't have got any upgrades for that goal, misses, and Paulick puts it in. And once again, it's that man Antonio who gives it to David Goodwillie to make it 3-0, and we are still only in the first half. And now, well, the ball just finds its way to McGinn, I believe that was, and it is another goal. And this guy just had enough at this point. So once again, we cause another rage quit. So it was just a very, very good episode. Oh, it's been a very good episode so far. So 14 points with 2 games left, with many upgrades still left to do. Alright, so after that last game, we have 4 upgrades to make. And I've picked them all out of the pot, and we actually got 1 from each nation, which I thought, you know, that would be pretty decent, but it turns out, no, it was just completely horrific. We've had to change the formation to 5-3-2, so we're bringing Wayne Hennessy out, who's been alright for us, and we're bringing Jack Butland in. Of course, I had to get a Stoke player involved at some point. Kieran Gibbs, he will come back into the team, but just for the purpose of this game, he's going to come out, and we're going to have to play Stephen Davis at centre-back, which is a little bit disappointing. Mikel Antonio is coming out, and we're going to replace him with Ben Davis. He's the Welsh upgrade that we've got. So far we've got an Englishman, a Northern Irishman, and a Welshman, and that means we have to have a Scotsman, and that is going to be Scott Brown, who is an absolute beast on this game. 81 pace, and of course he is pretty aggressive as well. I think we're going to make a change up front as well. I'm going to bring McGinn out because he's not a striker at all, and I'm tempted to try Antonio at striker, but you know what? Because he hasn't started a game, Dodu is going to come in, and yeah, let's get into the first live game. Alright, so we're going to have to win this game if we want to get promoted, and we're coming up against a full BPL team, pretty standard. Costa, Rooney, De Bruyne and Fabregas up top. De Gea in goal, pretty standard BPL team. Oh, here's a chance. It's Fletcher, who's played it to Dodu, who's got the pace on Vincent Kompany. Is he going to finish it? Oh, it's just saved, but I tell you what, he's doing a job so far. Right, there's the half-time whistle, and as you can see, it's been pretty dull first half. Haven't had much possession, but we've had more shots, and yeah, hopefully we can get the win in the second half. No. Oh, good tackle, and again. Oh, good save, Butland. No. Oh, it's a good goal, but so disappointing. I mean, that's about his second shot on target, and we're 1-0 down, but to be honest, we haven't really done anything to warrant being ahead ourselves. We'll see the replay here, and just not good. Right, 60 minutes, and it's time for some changes. Mikel Antonio on for Darren Fletcher. Hopefully he can give us a bit of pace. It's Ramsey now, out on the right-hand side. He's going to whip one in, but there's no one there. Oh, ooh. Come on, Stephen. Davis whips the ball in. Dodu's there. And it's fallen to Scott Brown. Brown! Oh, this is lovely football now. We're really turning it on. It's Stephen Davis. What can he do? He dances past a couple of players, and it's just not falling for us. It's just not falling. Oh dear. It's Schweinsteiger against Johnny Evans, and that's got to be in. It is. It's 2-0. We went all out attacking in an attempt to get a goal. We don't deserve to lose this game by 2 at all. Really disappointing. Adam Matthews to Ramsey. Is there anyone there? I don't know who. I think that was James Chester, so it's still no upgrade. But we got a goal back at least. There it is, the end of the game. I wouldn't say we deserve to lose that, to be honest. I mean, we'll have a look at the stats in a minute. But there you can see Stephen Davis, on his debut, actually got man of the match. So, pretty good from him. The goals obviously came from James Chester, and the assist came from Ramsey. So, no upgrades, unfortunately, from that game. And, yeah, really disappointing. And with 1 game left in the division, we've got to get 2 points to try and get promoted. So, we really need to win from this last game. Right, so for the final game of this episode, we're going to go back to a 4-4-2, something which we haven't actually used from the start of the game before, but yeah, we've still got Dodu up front with Good Willie, bringing Niall McGinn back into the team, and to be honest, I think we just need this formation. Right, so in this must-win game, we are facing 3 team of the seasons. We've got Enyema in goal, I think that's Corsia at right back, and I'm not too sure who the midfielder is. He's got Ibra, he's got Di Maria, he's got Cavani. Wow. It's McGinn. Plays it back to Ramsey, who's got a long shot on him. Oh, good save from Enyema. Good Willie to Antonio. Shuffles. This is nice. This is nice play at the moment. It's Mikel Antonio, and he's through. Oh, and he just can't get it in. Oh, that's nice from Antonio. It's nice, and it's got to Good Willie. Good Willie shoots, and he scores. What a goal. And we're 1-0 up right on the stroke of half-time. And that is some beautiful play. Lovely from Antonio. Then to Dodu. Slots it through to Good Willie, and he repays our faith and gets us 1-0 up. There we go, there's the half-time whistle, and it is a good half for us. 3 shots, 3 on target. He hasn't had too much, we've had a little bit more possession, but a very tight game as we go into the second half. Ibra's got it, not where we want him to have the ball, and that's it. Oh no, good save, Chat Butland. And to be fair, he's been pretty decent since I brought him in. Good Willie. Good Willie's going to go. And who is it? It's Dodu with him. Hasn't got much left in the tank. Go on. Right, now this is where we break. This is where we break. It's Dodu. And Good Willie's got to make a run. And he does. He's just onside. He's going to cut inside. And surely now. Surely. Oh, that was audacious. I don't even know. How did that not go in? I've bottled it. I've bottled it. I can't get over the fact that I've just missed that. Oh! Right, come on, let's bury this game now. It's Dodu. It's still Dodu. He's going to hit one, and he's going to hit it wide. Ramsey. Ramsey's got it where we need it in the opposition. And there we go. We got the penalty. I was just about to say, we've got it where we want it in the opposition area, and we win a penalty. Now, I don't think it's really going to benefit us at all. You can debate whether that's a penalty, but it's not going to get us any extra upgrades, unfortunately. So, trying to think who got our first goal. It was Good Willie, wasn't it? So, on the off chance that he might get a hat-trick, I'll give it to him. And we're going to go top left, and we score it. That's good. 2-0, so we've definitely won this game. How we didn't bury that chance earlier, I don't know, but we've got the win now. There we go, there's the final whistle. We've been promoted to Division 4. I'll tell you what, we made hard work of that, but yeah, that means that we get an upgrade for the clean sheet, an upgrade for the win, and also an upgrade for promotion. So 3 upgrades before the start of the next episode, and yeah, let's take a look at the stats. Yeah, you can see we dominated that second half with 9 shots, 6 on target. We also had more possession. And as you can see here, we are promoted into Division 4. So a nice little coin boost for us as well. And yeah, that just about caps off today's episode. Do let me know down below any player upgrades that you'd like to see before we get into Division 4. Leave a like if you did enjoy it. And I'll catch you guys in the next video. Take care. Bye-bye.